am streaming. I am streaming. I started the last night and I want to finish them. Ooh, I think that I have to update the title of this. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright. So these two. These two. I'm starting really late. I am starting really late, but better late than never. Better late than never is what someone says. Someone says, I think Drake says that in a song. I think Drake says that in a song. I'm pretty sure he does. Oh, better late than never, but never late. I got it. I got it. Alright. Alright. This. I think that's cute. Hello, hello, hello. I am sorry that I am so late. I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to draw. What are you up to? How was your fantastic, wonderful Tuesday? Well, I hope it was fantastic and wonderful. I hope it was fantastic and wonderful. May not have been, but I hope it was. I hope it was. Alright, I think for these ones I could just copy and paste and then flip. Because I want them to be like a set. I want them to go together. I want them to go together. Hello, son. Hello, son. How are you doing? Howdy, y'all. How's everyone's Tuesday? How's everyone's Tuesday going? How is everyone's Tuesday? It is such a... Tuesdays are such a weird day. I'm, like, so out of it on Tuesdays. Always out of it on Tuesdays. I'm never in the right, like... I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm, like, always, like, spacey on Tuesdays because it's, like, such a weird time of the week. I don't know. Maybe I sound ridiculous. Maybe I sound ridiculous. What do I know? I was gonna switch and draw something totally new, but I was like, I should finish what I freaking started and finish these. These came out pretty cute. These are coming out pretty cute, I think. I think they're coming out pretty freaking cute. Hello, hello, hello! Boobini, heck yeah. Heck yeah. So I was gonna start a new drawing program. I was gonna learn a new drawing program today, and that was my goal. But I was like, let me finish these while I have these up here. So I wasn't planning on doing this today. But you know what? I gotta start finishing what I start. Oh, I go to start. So what did everyone do today? How was everyone's day? How was everyone's day? Was it wonderful? Was it fantastic? I was actually, oh, I brought that up. I was gonna draw Boo in like a, oh, wrong program. I was gonna draw Boo in like this, like a forest scene. Because this is a new program that I like to use, but I'm gonna finish this first. Kitty! Bagel is saying hello. She's still freaking moping after she broke a mug. She broke a mug. She threw up before in, like, the most aggressive way ever. She's pissed off. Look at her! She's pissed! Or, hear her. She's so mad. She went outside and threw up in, like, a crazy-ass way. And, like, she's fine. She's not sick. Cats just throw up sometimes, but she does it when she's angry. She gets so angry she throws up. And I'm like, girl, relax. Relax. You broke the mug. You broke it. I did not break it. That's real as hell. That's real. I have to be more patient. I have to be more understanding. She's grieving right now. She's grieving her mug. She's grieving her mug that she had never interacted with before in her life. That I forced her to break. She broke it, but I forced her to break it. It was forced. It was not her fault. She's licking my fingers. She just walked over and started licking my fingers. She's a weird, weird animal. I think when I talk, she's jealous that I'm paying attention to other people. She's very jealous. Like when I have her and I'm cuddling her and my other cat walks over, she goes evil mode. She goes evil mode. She's under my chair getting pets right now. So she's getting attention. She gets her attention. She always gets what she wants. Mrs. Bagel. Mrs. Bagel. She's my baby. She's my baby. Alright, how am I going to draw these two? They're kind of nubby. They're all... Sanrio characters in general are kind of nubby. I guess that's the word I would use for them. I guess I would use the word nubby. I like these three that I did. I don't know. I've just... I didn't really want to draw these today, but I was like, I have to. I have to finish what I started. Also, I made stickers of these, and I feel like I have to have Kuromi and my Melody stickers if I'm going to do stickers. Like, it's kind of the law. Kind of the law. These ones are kind of built just like Hello Kitty. They're kind of built like Hello Kitty. Very round. Very round. Alright. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Every time I look up at my camera, I giggle because... Here, I'll show you guys. I have this sticker on my camera that is a fried egg with googly eyes. So when I look up at my camera, I laugh because there's someone looking back at me. There's a face looking back at me. She's just looking right back. I should look at reference. What do you want, Bagel? What is it? She's being a nut. She's being a freaking nut. Alright. I think that this... I don't know if I should do black. I guess I should do straight black. I guess I should do... I did black for the other one. So what's everyone up to? How goeth the day? How goeth the Tuesday? I did a lot of sleeping today. I was super tired today, which I hate. I don't know if you've ever had those days where you just, like, your body just, like, cannot wake up. That's how I was all day today. It drives me crazy. Because I'm usually, like, a go kind of person, you know? Like, I usually gotta keep it moving. And when I have to just lay there and sleep, I go crazy. I get up at, like, 4 in the morning, you know? So I'm not, like a sleeper. I'm not a sleeper. But, you know, Eggy. I love my Eggy stickers. I have so many stickers with googly eyes all around my apartment. I'm addicted. Ooh, calzone. Oh, my high school used to sell calzones, and they were so freaking good. I love calzones. They were pepperoni. They were very tasty. They were tasty. I don't like sleeping. I feel like sleeping is a waste of time. I really hate sleeping. The more I sleep, I feel, like, frustrated with myself. I don't know if that's, like, a normal thing, but I feel like I have such a short time on this earth. Like, not to sound dramatic, but, like, life is so short, I don't want to spend all my time freaking sleeping. I hate sleeping. I should sleep more. I've been getting, like, not enough sleep at all, which is also bad, but I just hate sleeping. It just feels like such a waste of time, you know? You know, I can't stand it. Even when I'm falling asleep, I'm, like, pushing myself to stay awake, and it's not good. It's not good, but, you know, you are what you are. I'm not a sleeper. I admire those who can sleep 16 hours a day, though. I think that's very powerful. That's a power move. That's, like, a truly, like, I'm just gonna do whatever I want kind of power move, you know? Very powerful. I'm actually gonna go over Hello Kitty's head because I feel like they have the same size head as Hello Kitty. Same size and shape, so I'm just gonna do that. I do see people who sleep, like, literally all day, though, and I'm like, I think you should see a doctor. I think you should see a medical professional because, like, it's definitely not normal to sleep that much. That's, like, depression, I feel like, at that point, you know? You're probably depressed if you're sleeping, all day. And bed rotting, it's like, I hate that. Yeah, I mean, that happens. It's not your fault if you keep waking up. I get that too, where I just will wake up, and it drives me crazy. It drives me nuts. And I tried my best to, like, pee before bed, so I don't have to, like, get up to pee, and it still does nothing. It still does nothing. It does nothing. It's just, like, my body's... And then it's hard. I don't know about you, but when I wake up, it's like, I want to just get up and start doing stuff. I don't want to just lay there and try to fall back asleep, so then I just get frustrated. Oopsie. Why can't I get, like, a white? I can't get, like, a white color. White. White. I know Australians say white. And it scares me. They scare me. They scare me. I think Hello Kitty came out super cute on this. I'm proud of these. I'm proud of these. I think I'm gonna go for more flat style for just, like, because I always seem to do better with that, like, illustration wise, but I think that these are cuties. These are pretty freaking cuties. And I'm not usually thinking my work is cute, but I'm proud of these guys. I'm proud. Maybe I just really like Sanrio. I also like that I didn't draw Pokemon for once, although I'm trying to complete the deck, so I feel like I have to draw more Pokemon pretty soon. I like that these ones have the same body. It makes drawing them easier. Like, I could just actually get rid of her head. I could get rid of her head. Copy it and paste it. I called my mom today, and she was at a family member's funeral that I did not even know died. I was like, what is going on? No, I don't know about your guys' family, but my family does not tell me freaking anything. I was like, what? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I wasn't super close to the person, so, you know, but, like, it was just weird. It was just weird. They were like, oh, yeah, they're dead. We're at the funeral. And I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting me freaking know. Maybe I'm just too crazy. No one wants me at the funerals. Maybe I'm just too crazy. Alright. This one would be black. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else's family is the same or if my family's just nuts. But my family, like, I'm the last person to hear about anything in the entire world. Like I said, we weren't super close, so it's not like I was like mad or anything. But I'm just the last person to hear about anything ever. If there's news going on, I'm not gonna know about it until like 3 years later. I think it's also because I get very bad anxiety about stuff, so I think that people avoid telling me stuff because they don't want me to freak out. So, which is a nice, like, it's nice in theory, you know? They're like, let's not have Stephanie make a huge freak out. Let's avoid Stephanie freaking hell out. So that was a weird part of my day. That was pretty weird, but you know, things happen. Things happen. It's all good. I mean, unfortunate, but all good. Unfortunate, but all, like, you know, I'm okay. I'm okay. It was weird, though. It was weird. My parents literally left the state to go to this thing, and I was like, had no idea. That's how little they told me. I thought they were just going on vacation. Oh, I thought they were going on vacation. But apparently not. Apparently they was not. Alright. These two are so popular with, like, e-girls. I don't know why, but whenever I see e-girls, they always have so much Kuromi and My Melody stuff. They freaking love these two. I don't know. Kuropi is my favorite. I love Kuropi. I'm a Kuropi girl through and through, but to each their own. To each their freaking own, I suppose. I just love Kuropi. I think he's so cute. I also just love frogs and amphibians and like reptiles and stuff in general. Like they're my favorite. So I think that that's probably why. Oh, I think that's probably why. Yeah, the other program I'm working on with is a lot smoother. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's horrible. But I wonder if they didn't tell you because they didn't want you to freak out like prematurely. I don't know if your family's anything like mine, but like sometimes, or if they didn't want you to have too much anxiety. But I'm glad he's okay. Jesus, that's scary. Seizures are like really really scary. I know for some people that are epileptic, they're more normal. Like they get them sometimes, and that's like they're normal. But if you don't usually get them, that's really crazy. That is crazy. That's very scary. And then you have to worry if you're going to keep getting them, but thankfully he's all good. I've heard that people are getting more stuff like that now because they're freaking stressed. Everyone's so stressed today. Like, not today specifically, but like this time. Yeah, family dynamics are kind of weird. Like I'm definitely the black sheep of my family. So I like miss all the family parties and stuff. Like I'm the black sheep for sure. Like, my family had a huge family reunion, like, 2 days ago, and I was not there. And they were all posting pictures, like, we love our family. And I was like, damn, I'm not in any of those pictures. I'm not in any of those pictures. But, you know, it's not anything bad. It's just that I don't like to go to those types of things. It's my choice, so I don't feel too bad. It's my choice. I don't know. I don't want to be like, I'm the black sheep, like, in a bad way. Like, my family has rejected me. It's just that I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not going to fly home to go to a family party, which sounds really bad, but I don't know. I don't know. I never really fit in with my family. I never really fit in with my family that well. I love them, but I never really fit in. Like, my immediate family I'm very close with, my parents and stuff. Just not my cousins. They're all very cool. But I just never really fit in. I sound like such an emo kid. Like, I never fit in with my family. I don't mean to sound like an emo kid. It's just, you know, every family dynamic's different. Every family is different. I'm also the youngest by like a mile, so that doesn't help. I'm the youngest by a lot. That does not help. Oh my god, they're like street racing outside. Yo, yo, yo! Yo, yo! You missed my emo talk. God, I didn't mean to sound like that. That sounded so bad. I'm just a black sheep, and my family is also different from me. God. Oh god. Yo, yo, yo. I read yo again, and whenever I read the word yo, my brain like trips out, and I go yo yo yo, even though like I will just keep saying it every time I see the word yo because I get overexcited. I get overexcited. I get overexcite. Overexcite, man. All right. I don't know what these characters' faces look like, but I will discover this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm allowed to be emo, and I'm also allowed to say the word yo a million times. I'm just allowed. I'm just allowed. Okay, I've got the emo pass today. I've got the emo pass. It sounded way worse than I meant it. It sounded way worse than I meant it. I don't know. There's some people just not like close with their family. I love my family, but I'm just not close with them. That's all I was trying to say. That's all I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to sound like a freaking emo. Titty Tuesday and no titties. I'm frozen. Sometimes I freeze and it's always in the worst position ever. It's like not that like it really matters, but I'm always like it's like the funniest positions ever that I freeze in. It's very lovely. Very lovely. Stephanichi! It's a me. It's an Ichi. It's an Ichi. I started late tonight. I will try to go for longer, but I don't know how long I'm gonna go. I'm really mad at myself for starting late so much because it's not like me. I'm a very timely person, but I just never know what to draw. Hell, your dad said I have to go to the store, and he said, and I am not coming back. I have to go to the store, and the line is long, son. It's crazy that dads can just like do that. Like mom, you never like. I know there's shitty moms. I'm not saying there's not shitty moms, but like you never really hear about moms doing that. Moms are kind of goated. Not every mom. I know people got some shitty moms. Moms, not every mom, but I'm just saying in general, moms take care of business. Moms take care of freaking business. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, I always wonder about that. I'm always like, I wonder if my dad has like a secret family. And my dad's like a part of my life. Like, there's no reason for me to think that. Like, he's never shown any signs, but I'm always like, you never freaking know. Because you always see on the news these people who like come out later and they're like, this is my secret family that I've hidden really well for years and years. Man. Yeah. Dude, I know that's crazy because like, okay, so my dad is in my life. I can't complain about my dad. He does his best. He's kind of a goober sometimes, but he does his best. But his dad was not in his life. His dad like abandoned him when he was a kid, like just bailed like that. And he like like you guys are saying, and then he randomly caught up with his dad when he was like a full-grown adult, and then he met his dad's other kids, and they were like, "Wasn't your dad so wonderful? Weren't he so great?" And my dad was like, "Yeah, he raised you guys. He did not raise me. He was not great to me. Like, what the fuck?" And then they expected my dad to pay for part of that guy's funeral, and my dad, or like his dad's funeral. And my dad was like, "I do not even know that man. Like, I met him when I was 60 years old. What the fuck?" It's just so crazy. Like, I'm sorry that you have to deal with that because I can only imagine how shitty that feels. I imagine that feels very shitty. That just sucks, man. Some people just fucking suck. I'm sure you still love your dad, but it's a shitty thing to do. It's a shitty thing to do. Jesus, is it a half? It's a half sister, right? You're his half sister. That's fucking nutso. That's fucking nutso, man. Did you ever meet her, or is it just someone that you like know exists and you don't know anything about her? It's so crazy the weird shit you find out about your family as an adult. It is crazy. I always used to tell my father. I told him I wish that my dad was Mr. Rogers, and I was like, Jesus, my poor dad. Like, what? Why was I telling him that? What? He didn't do anything wrong. That's sad. That is very sad. Well, cause yeah, I guess her life was also hard. It's like different, but just as hard, you know. That is very sad. It's people everyone's going through some shit. You never know what shit people go through. It's crazy. It's a crazy world, man. You never know, and then you start talking to people and you're like, whoa, their life is kind of fucked too. Like you discover it like as an adult how everyone's life is kind of fucked up in like crazy ways. Everyone's got their shit, man. We're all going through something. Yeah, the weather is nice today. Let's go. Let's go. The weather is rainy for me, but that to me is nice. I love rainy weather, so I'm happy. I'm happy. I am happy. I mean, I don't mind talking about that stuff. That's part of life, you know? Just, things get fucking crazy. Things get fucking crazy. Dads are like, I have got to make so many babies with so many people, and I have got to do nothing with any of them. And I'm not talking from experience. I can't shit on my dad. But, you know. I know the game. I know the game. One of my favorite songs ever is My Way by Frank Sinatra, because I was always like, I'm going to do art. I'm going to do it my way. And now I'm realizing why he made a song about it, because doing it your way is freaking hard. No one tells you how hard it is to do it your way until you're adult trying to do it your way, and it's hard. It's very difficult to do it your way. It's not easy to do it your way. So now I see why he wrote that damn song. Now I get it. Thank you. Thank you. I did it my way. That's part of why I feel like black sheepy is my family's very like doctors, and like one of my cousins went to Wharton, and like, you know, I didn't want to do any of that. And I just didn't have I think I could have done it because I couldn't have gone to Wharton. Like, I was not smart enough for that. But like I could have done something else, but I wanted to do what I wanted to do, man. I wanted to do it my way. I wanted to do it my way because I only got one freaking life. I'm sure they all love what they do. I just didn't want to do that stuff. I hope they love what they do. I hope if you're a doctor, you do it because you love it and not for the money because that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary. I mean, look, everyone's got to do what they got to do. You got to do what you got to do. There's nothing wrong with a desk job. As long as you're happy with your life, that's all that matters. As long as you're happy, that's literally all that matters in life. Some people freaking love their desk jobs, man. Some people love their desk jobs. And desk jobs are safe and secure. Like, there's nothing wrong with a desk job. I just really thought that I wanted to, I mean, I didn't think, I thought, I still want to do art. It's very important to me, my art, so I didn't want to give that up, but nothing wrong with a freaking desk job, man. Rain rocks. I'm sorry that it stopped by the time you woke up. I met someone recently who told me they hate rain, and I'm mesmerized. I literally cannot fathom not liking rain. You know what I mean? Like, rain is so goated and so good and so awesome. I freaking love rain. I can't imagine not liking rain. Like, I want to work when it's raining. That's when I want to work and make stuff, is when it's raining. That's more inspiring to me than anything, is when it's just dark and gloomy outside, which is, I'm happy because it's, like, very dark and gloomy outside here. In Florida, it rains, like, every single day at, like, 3 o'clock. Yeah, but that's what's nice, is that it gives you reason to, like, stay in and work on what you got to work on. If you have to go out, then it sucks. But I'm also really don't mind. I see people at Disney that are always, like, screaming at the top of their lungs. Exactly. Everyone forgets how to drive, but also how to live. Like, when I'm at Disney and it's raining, people act like there's a monsoon happening. And I'm like, relax, relax. It's a little rain. They're, like, hiding in the doors and, like, collapsing for cover. And I'm like, it's rain. It's rain. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wait. Thank you for the 3-month resub. I wanted to see the numbers so I can do this. Ooh, that's got a crazy thing. That's got a crazy sound. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you stopping in. I'm so glad. That is very kind. When people compliment my art, it means a lot to me. So thank you very much. I am very grateful for you. People act, when it starts raining, people are like, I am gonna melt and die. And I'm like, what's going on? You will literally see people running at the top speed. Top speed, man, to get away from the rain. Like, yes, it rains hard. I get it. But, like, it's not that big a deal. I also like the way that rain feels. I was, like, always like, I want to dance in the rain. I just like rain. So maybe I'm a little, like, hippy-dippy. But maybe I'm a little too hippy-dippy, I guess. I like rain. I don't know. But also people do forget how to drive. And they drive a lot more dangerous. Like, I feel like they drive so slow that it becomes dangerous. So I'm like, you should just pull over. If you're scared to drive, that's totally fine. I understand it. People, have different comfort levels, but also you gotta pull over. You gotta pull over. Bagel she's still mourning the loss of her mug. She's still mourning her mug. She's like, where's my mug that I never interacted with but needed to knock over and then cry about for a day? Where's my mug? Where's my mug? She's mourning. She's going through hard times. Yeah, maybe they're all rabid, I've seen those videos of the people getting the I think it's aquaphobia, and they're like, they can't swallow water when they have rabies. It's sad because all those people in the videos died. Like, I think there was like one person who survived rabies or something. Rabies is crazy, man. Rabies is nuts. I would not want to get that. I for one, I would not want to get rabies. Just a crazy thing. Vestophobia. What is that? What, are you afraid of vests? Are you afraid of vests? I'm gonna Google that. You're probably making a joke, but I would personally not like to get rabies. There's always, fear of clothing. Well, take your stuff off, I guess, if you're struggling. If you're struggling, I think that, I know there's like a pack of rabid fucking, raccoons that like stalk around my apartment, and I only say they're rabid because they're always out during the day, which I thought if that was the case that was rabies. I could be wrong, but I thought that was the case. I thought so. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. There's also like a 2-foot python right outside my apartment, and everyone's like, we should kill it, and they're talking like the freaking They're talking like the people from Beauty and the Beast when they found out the Beast existed. I'm like, calm down. It's not gonna hurt you. It's a snake. It's a freaking snake. Just don't touch it. It's also like it's not venomous. It's non-venomous, and it's not like a python that's gonna like wrap its neck around you and eat you. You know? People are a little crazy. No, I hate when people are kill animals that don't need to be killed. That's so mean. It's just a freaking snake, man. I don't care if it wants to get in my bed late at night. It's a snake. It's a snack. I'm not afraid of amphibians, or not amphibians. Wow, reptiles. I'm only afraid of they are invasive. They are invasive, but I feel like people are like, it's not safe for my animal, and I'm like, your animal is a German Shepherd, and it's not gonna hurt your German Shepherd. Iguanas are scary. Iguanas. Okay, so I should have prefaced this by saying I am kind of scared of iguanas because they're very aggressive. Iguanas are aggressive. Iguanas will go for your ass. They will attack. They will attack. They won't do any damage, but they will run at you. They'll be like, they will get your ass. I don't know if their poop is big. Have you guys ever seen a snake poop? Watching a snake poop is the scariest thing ever. It's literally like a human poop coming out of a snake butt. It is. I wish that I didn't have to be like vulgar in description, but that's exactly what it is. It's like a human poop. It's not like a cute little pellet. It's like a full blown poop. It's very disturbing to watch. It's like the size of their body. It's like they poop out their body, basically. It's a little disturbing, and I'm sorry for being vulgar. There's just no other way to talk about it. There's no other way. I would not know what poop looks like, obviously, but like I would venture to say that it looks something like that. I would venture to say. I would guess. I would guess. But honestly, having cats, I feel like I've seen the grossest of the gross. Cat poop is disgusting. Cat poop is freaking disgusting. It's freaking disgusting. And there's people who don't change their litter box every single day, and I'm like, oh, wow. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. I'm drawing these little dudes. I'm drawing these ladies today. I'm drawing these ladies. Kuromi and my melody. I should do Cinnamoroll, too. I should do Cinnamoroll. I like Cinnamoroll. She's kind of goated. She's kind of goated. You poop every other day? I don't know if that's enough. I wouldn't know. I think you've got to see a medical professional. I feel like that's not enough. I feel like you must go more than that. What do I know? What do I know? What could I say? Oh, change your litter box. I mean, I have 2 cats, so I have to do it every day. I have to do it. I'm also just terrified of my place smelling. The duck? What duck? What duck? Oh, the one up in, that's a penguin. That's a pengy. That's Batsmaru. He's a boy. He's a boy. He's a penguin. I took me a whack. Yeah, he does kind of look like a duck. It took me a hot second there. It took me a hot second. These two are ladies. These two are ladies. I love ducks. I love going to the zoo and seeing the ducks because you can tell they always think they're the star. They're like always like circling around as if everyone's staring at them. I have Island Adventure. Yeah, I don't know where my Switch is right now, but I freaking love Island Adventure. It's goated. I think my favorite is still Kuromi because I like that he likes the animals and stuff. But Kuromi's pretty cool. Kuromi is pretty cool. I'm listing these stickers on Etsy for any Hello Kitty Island Adventure fans. But they I'm gonna put some on my Switch. Honestly, that's why I'm making them stickers. I just want to put them on my Switch. They are so cute. I freaking love ducks, man, and I love the way they follow their mamas. They're just such good babies. They're such good babies. They're so well behaved. They're good babies. I love the duck vibes. They just think they're the stars. They know they're the stars. They might not technically be stars. Like, people might not go to the zoo for them. But, you know, everyone at the zoos are always like, duck, duck. And they're like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's about me, not the giraffe. Look at me. Don't look at the flamingos. Don't waste your time looking at the flamingos. That's, like, the energy they have. That's the energy. I feel like that every time I go to... Because I go to the Animal Kingdom... Or, like, I go to Animal Kingdom a lot, and I feel like every time I go there, I'm just staring at ducks. I'm completely ignoring the lions and shit like that. Although I do like lions. I like big cats. There's cheetahs there, and they make me really happy because they look like Bagel. Because Bagel's a Bengal cat, and Bagel is, like, got the same markings, pretty much. She's an Asian leopard, so a little different than a cheetah, but similar. Similar. She is an Asian leopard. Well, part Asian leopard. leopard. Not full. I could not own a full Asian leopard. I could not own a full Asian leopard. But Bengal cats are like exotic because they're related to Asian leopards. Although I question if Bagel is as big, like the right kind though, because she's not as big as she should be. She's kind of a runt. She's kind of a freaking runt, but I still love her. She's still my baby girl. She's still my baby girl. I I cannot fathom not having pets. I wonder. This morning I woke up and my bagel was like wrapped up in my arms, like so lovingly, and just like being such a baby. And I was like, how do people not have pets? How do you do it? If you don't have pets, how do you do it? You don't feel. I mean, maybe you have people in your lives. There was someone who was so rude to me on freaking Twitter. I was like, I love cuddling with my cat, and they were like, you say that because you don't have a lover. And I was like, Jesus. I did a cat, and I made it look like my cat Bagel. I made it look like Bagel. I tried to make it peppermint, but I couldn't do it. What kind is yours? What kind is yours? Out of curiosity. Oh yeah, those are very cool. I mean, I love cool exotic cats. I can't lie, but I also love my stray cat. So I don't know. I would just get whatever God sent to me. Whatever God sent to me. Um, I was a little disappointed. I can't lie. I was a little disappointed by the customization options. I just felt like they weren't all that great, if that makes any sense. Like, I felt like there just wasn't a lot to make it look like, not, like, you couldn't really do very much. And, like, you unlock more colors, but it's, like, hot pinks and yellows, and I personally like my characters to look a little more realistic. I know that sounds stupid, but, like, that's just what I like. I just like my characters to look slightly more realistic. I didn't feel like I got a lot of options. I've noticed that, like, when I was playing Hogwarts Legacy somewhat recently, I was like, damn, they don't give you, like, a lot of customization options at all. But Monster Hunter, I was able to make, like, my exact self, like, with the same nose that I have, because I kind of have a weird nose, and, like, I was able to just basically make exactly me, so that was pretty cool. Because I never see, like, my type of nose in games. Not that I don't have, like, a big bump, I have the opposite, like, when I turn to the side, you can't really see it, but, like, I don't have any, like, nose bridge at all. Like, I have, like, no nose bridge, which is why my glasses are always falling off, like, so it was kind of cool to be able to make a character like that. Britney Spears has the same type of thing. It's weird, but it's not that crazy. It's like other people have like this type of nose, and my nose is like that type. I like don't have, or it's like this type. It doesn't have any like. It just goes right into my mouth. It doesn't have like a. I don't know. I'm talking too much about the shape of my nose. I'm talking too much about the shape of my freaking nose. It does not matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. I like my Roman nose. I think it's Roman. Could be Greek. I don't know. I'm not Greek though. I'm Italiano. I'm Italiano, so probably Roman. Probably Roman. Although, who really knows what they are? I always just say I'm American because I think it's silly to be like, I'm Italian, but I've never fucking been to Italy and I don't speak Italian. I think that's a little silly. So many people from New Jersey are like, I'm Italian. I'm like, do you speak Italian? They're like, no. And I'm like, have you been to Italy? And they're like, no. And I'm like, so you're not really Italian that much. Not to be rude, but it doesn't seem like you're that Italian. It doesn't seem like you're very Italian if you don't like know much about Italy at all. I don't know. I don't know why people are obsessed with that stuff either. People are always like, I'm this, I'm that, and it's like, okay, you are whatever you want to be. You are whatever you want to be. But I can tell people I'm anything, so it doesn't really matter. All I know is that I'm American because I've only ever lived in America. I've only ever lived in America. I'm yapping so hard I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just like I'm so blessed to have people who actually want to hear me speak and yap, or who are just nice enough to like let me yap. Just lucky. I'm just a lucky freaking duck. You guys just let me yap, man. You totally let me go for it. There's something wrong with my brain. My desire to yap is just too strong. It's just too strong. I just love yapping. I never want to stop talking. I don't know. It's so obvious, but I was one of those kids who got their oh, Kuromi and My Melody. Hold on. I'll show you a picture. Let me just do this and I'll show you a picture. Kuromi is the one that's up in the spooky forest, and My Melody is the one that's, if you're playing, My Melody's from the game, and then Kuromi's also in the game. She lives up in the spooky forest. She's kind of spooky. Although I kind of want her to be on this side. I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel like it makes more sense for her to be, like, over here. And then this one be, like, over here. It doesn't matter, because when I make the stickers, they're all separate. But, ooh, okay. Well, I hope I didn't ruin anything for you, but she is kind of the spooky character, so So that makes, sense. She would be the one that's up there. I hope I didn't ruin it for you, but she's up there. My mouth, they all have strange names. They're all, you'll see as you play more and like random characters come in, Sanrio is it's a strange little world. They all have kind of funky names. They all got funky names. I hate when I'm talking and I like stick my tongue out for a second and I'm like, I feel like a dirty frog. I feel like a frog. Oh, I feel like a frog or something. They are naked. I think they are fully naked. I think they're naked. I think they're freaking naked. Oh, and they have white fluffy tails. I will give them that. I will give them white fluffy tails. White fluffy tail. I want them to be exactly the same, so I have to do like exactly the same on both. Because they are the same, they're just one's super girly and one is goth. At Epcot and Disney World, there's so much cute merch of them, it's crazy. It's crazy. It is. They have new, like, every season they have different outfits. If I could buy it, I would be going crazy, but, like, it's super... Sanrio stuff is, like, notoriously freaking expensive. It's crazy. Like, a little plush of them, like, this big, official Sanrio merch is, like, $30 fucking dollars. It's crazy. I'm sorry for cursing. I'm trying to curse less. Oh. I'm trying to curse less. Something weird popped up on my computer screen. Something weird popped up on my computer screen, and I don't know what it was. It was, like, the news of the day, and it was like, this person died. And I was like, I don't know who that is, fam. I don't know who that is, fam. I don't know who that is. I forgot to post about this stream on X, so this is a just for us stream, because I forgot to post, honestly. I forgot to post. I do that all the time. Oh, Twitter. I know, I should say X. I hate that I always say, or I should say Twitter. I should say frickin' Twitter, but I can't. For some reason, I call it X because I'm very visual, so I call it X because I see the, I'm always looking at the icon of it. Fuck. I feel bad. I'm trying to curse less because I like how I sound better when I curse less. Like, I don't like the sound of being like curse, but I can't stop. I can't stop, man. I can't stop. X. I mean, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Japan gets all the cool stuff, bastards. Bastards. They get everything cool. Sorry, you're not bastards. Millennials love to curse, but I'm trying to curse less because I like saying fun words now. I'm getting super into heckin'. And I know it's like a Cork Chungus type beat, but like it makes me happy to say that. Whereas when I curse, I feel like, oh, I didn't need to say that. Like, it just and especially I'm around kids a lot. I'm around kids quite a bit because I go to Disney and I like, hello. Mayonnaise is a good word. Mayonnaise is a good word. Wait, X will suppress you if you curse? Oh, I don't curse too much written. I'm pretty good about not cursing too much when I write, just because I think it sounds like, I'm not trying to be like hoity-toity, but like I feel like you can, if you don't, like, cursing is funny, like you can make a funny joke with it, but you shouldn't need it to get your point across. If that makes any sense. I don't think it's like a necessary thing. I don't think it's necessary. Mayonnaise is a wonderful instrument. Dude, now I want to watch frickin' SpongeBob. Frickin' the Bob. The Bob. I love the Bob. I'm guilty of loving the Bob. I'm guilty of loving the frickin' Bob. Yeah, cursing, like, I hate to say it because of who he is, but remember, it used to be, everybody used to say, look, Bill Cosby is funny and Will Smith is funny and they don't have to curse. Like, that's kind of true. I mean, unfortunately, Bill Cosby is a fucking horrible person, but, like, you can be funny without cursing. Not to sound like, like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm a prude. Like, I definitely curse. I'm trying to rein it back, but I do think that you shouldn't need it as a crutch to be funny. Yeah, so that's it. I was gonna wrap the line, but the end of the line is a heavy curse, and I'm trying not to curse. I mean, I get what he was saying too, though. Like, I think the way that people treated Eminem was kind of silly because it's like he is who he is. Like he is who he is. But I just think that people non-funny people be like f, and that's like their whole joke, and I'm like, you're not funny. You're not funny. Hell yeah. I mean, it's just like descriptive. You know what I mean? Like, you can say it and it's not a big deal, but if you need to make people laugh by being like, fuck this, then it's like, it's not very funny, lad. You're not very funny, lad. You're not very funny, because if you were funny, you wouldn't need to say that. And I'm definitely not a prude. I just think it's like when you hear little kids cursing a lot. You know when you're like little kids when they're away from their parents curse a lot. That's what it sounds like to me when adults do it a lot. I'm like, all right, relax. Did you just learn it? Did you just learn that word? I definitely am trying to get better about it. Nothing wrong with it occasionally, but I don't like doing it too much. Especially like I said, I'm around kids and stuff, and I don't want to be in the habit of it. I don't want to be in the habit of it. It's not good. I was supposed to be teaching, but that didn't really work out. That didn't really work out. So life goes on. Life goes on. Is he funny? Does he do a good show? I I know he's very controversial. I know he's quite controversial, but I don't know how his comedy is. I'm gonna be honest. I have only seen like an episode of Tour Seinfeld. I have never watched like full Seinfeld, so I could not tell you. I could not tell you. Oh, oh, oh! You changed your profile picture. I got very confused. I was like, wait, were you both the same show? And then I saw it was the same name. I got quite confused. My friend went to see. My friend's obsessed with Raymond from Everybody Hates Raymond or Loves Raymond or whatever it's called, and she went to see him, and he was like saying she was too young to be there, which is really funny. He was like, "Why are you here? You're a child. You're a child," because it was her and a bunch of old people. But she loves sitcoms. I like Roseanne. Roseanne was a banger, and I loved Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Fresh Prince of Bel Air was also a freaking banger. Goated, I must say. Roseanne is very funny. I liked Roseanne because they felt like my family, like they were kind of like trash, which I like that. Like I love my family. I don't think my family's trash, but like the world would see them as trash. If that might not that the world would see my family as trash, but like they weren't like rich people. They were just plain regular like real regular people, which I like. I said trash too many times. I wasn't trying to call them trash, but like you know what I'm saying. Blue collar, that's the word I was looking for. Like rich people would call them trash, but like just regular people. I like that because so many sitcoms are about millionaire families and shit like that. It was nice to see regular working people who had like couldn't pay their bills sometimes and were struggling. Like that's nice to see. That's nice to see. That was the good thing about kids shows too, is that they used to show stuff like that. Like Hey Arnold had like alcoholism and like money problems and all that stuff. Nice to see sometimes. Good to see, especially for kids, because when you're a kid and your family has issues, you always feel like you're the only people, because all you see is other rich kids at your school and like rich people on TV and shit like that. But not trash. That's not the one. But I mean, people in the show they joke that they were trashy, but they were regular. They were regular. What is trashy, anyways? Trashy to one person is classy to another, probably. Be like, damn, this is goated. This is goated. I thought Roseanne was very cool for that reason, though. I thought it was a very good show. It taught some fun stuff. The ending was really weird, though. I did not understand the ending of Roseanne. I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck is happening? That flower's missing a petal. It's missing a petal. Yeah, I didn't understand the end of it. There's that episode with Fresh Prince of Bel Air where I cried like a freaking baby, where he's like, why didn't my dad want me? Oh my god, some of those episodes they got your ass. Like that one when he started crying and he said, why didn't my dad want me? That one got me like crazy, which is crazy because I like was definitely not the target for that. Like I was not the person they were going for with that, but it got me. It was very sad. It was very sad. I mean, that stuff's traumatic, and, you know, hello, how are you? Urkel! Whenever I'm playing, like, an online game with people, and I make a big mistake, I always go, did I do that? I'm the worst gamer ever. Like, I'm so bad at gaming. Like, online, I'm fine, like, by myself, but, like, online games, I'm so bad. And people make fun of me whenever I play, so I'm always like, did I do that? Did I do that? Because I fuck up everything. I'm really good at Mario Kart, though. I'm sick at Mario Kart. Hold on. I'm sick at Mario Kart. That I can do, like, no one's business. That I can do, like, no one's business. But, like, 90% of Mario Party games, I don't have the, like, spatial awareness for them. I don't have the, I don't know. I'm just suck at them. I just suck at them. I'm just not very good. Urkel would be a top-tier Smash player. Like, Urkel would be playing Smash like it's no one's freaking business. Ernie Urkel would be like the best player ever. He would be goated. He would be freaking goated. He would be one of those guys that you'd be scared to play Smash with him because you just know he's about to destroy your ass. You just know he's about to cook your ass. I'm so bad at Smash that I cannot fathom how people enjoy Smash. I suck at Smash. I suck at it. I had an amazing day. I hope you had a good day. I slept a lot today, which is very unlike me, but I guess my body needed it. So, I guess that my body needed it. But I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a great day. Um, that's really unfortunate because I would have thought he'd be cool because Carlton was such a cool character. I guess that fits because of who he was in the show, but like I would have thought he'd be more down to earth. That's very disappointing. That is very disappointing. I would be like, you're known for being a freaking nerd, dude. You're known for being the nerd of the show. Relax. You aren't Will Smith. Not that Will Smith should act like that either, but you know what I'm saying. You're not even Will Smith. Calm down. Calm down. Carlton was very funny in the show. He did good. I still do the Carlton all the time. I do. The Carlton is to me reminds me of the Carlton reminds me of flossing. I feel like he invented like the OG flossing. I don't know. I would have to me the one I know is Smash. Did you smash? Or are you making a joke about smashing? Are you making a joke about smashing? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? All I know is I don't know if you were trying. Oh yeah, that's the joke. Okay, haha. Okay, you got me. You got me. You got me. I just know that I suck at Smash. When I think of Smash, I start to have like war flashbacks because I'm so bad at Smash. And everyone always wants to play Smash. I'm like, can we play Mario Kart? Please! Please! I'm so good at Mario Kart. That's... Hell yeah, that rocks. You should have got that picture signed. You should have sent it to him and been like, please sign this for me. I'm in this photo. Please sign this for me. That would have been very funny. I haven't seen Will Smith since the, episode. Since the moment he had that freak out. I haven't seen any Will Smith stuff. I don't know any other Sanrio characters to put in this. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I know some, but none that are popular enough. Cinnamoroll? Maybe? Maybe Cinnamoroll? I don't know who to do. Tuxedo Sam! Okay, I will do Tuxedo Sam. I can do Tuxedo Sam. Hold on, let me get my reference. I hate it when it looks... Cinnamoroll and Tuxedo Sam, I will do those two. Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam is the other penguin. Tuxedo Mask is from Sailor Moon. You're thinking of Tuxedo Sam. Tuxedo Sam is in the game. He's the blue penguin. He's the blue penguin. That's nice because I heard most of the people from that 70s show turned out to suck. Most of the people from that 70s show ended up freaking sucking. They ended up not being goated. Not being goated. Tuxedo Mask though is from Sailor Moon. Unless the joke is that I should draw Sailor Moon, because don't push me, I will. Yeah. Oh. You're right. He's the bad one. You're right, he's the bad one. I was like, that's nice, and then I thought about it again, and I was like, oh no. Oh no, now that you said that, he's the worst of them all. He's the worst of them all. He's not good. He's not good. It's nice that he was nice to you, but but that sucks. I literally couldn't put it together in my mind, the one that got arrested. I was like, they all suck now, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's him. That's him. He turned out to be a bad boy. Bad boy. And I mean, that's so sad. And I think it sucks that his friends were like covering for him, because his friends were like, his friends have like a anti-sexual assault charity. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy. I don't want to get into it. Like, I don't want to argue with anyone about it, but that does not look like a penguin. I don't want to argue about it, but I know that his girlfriend got murdered. I didn't think that they said he murdered him. Sailor Moon giving Snorlax a massage? You just want me to draw freaking boobs. You just want me to draw boobs. Hold on, I'm looking up Cinnamoroll first. There's this funny, it's very funny, but people a lot of times draw Cinnamoroll like super muscular, like super ripped. Like she's on freaking like steroids. It's very funny. Cinnamoroll is tiny, I know that. Cinnamoroll's little teeny tiny, and she can fly. But Cinnamoroll is a boy. Cinnamoroll is a boy. I forget this. Cinnamoroll is a boy. He's a young lad. I'm not drawing, don't worry, I'm not doing that. I would not be doing that. I know how old Sailor Moon is. I'm a millennial. I was a big Sailor Moon fan. I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial. I know. I know all about it. All right. So let's see. I know she's a teenager. No. Well, at the start of the show, she's in It started the show. She's in high school. She might be in middle school. She might be in middle school. I think. I think she's in middle school. Honestly, at the start of the show. I could be wrong. But I thought that was the case. Cinnamoroll is a girl. Everyone always is so. They're always freaking gendering Cinnamoroll. They're always misgendering Cinnamoroll. Cinnamoroll's just a little boy. He's a little boy. Poor guy. Poor guy. They take away his manliness. Look at what a manly dude he is. And they freaking they take that away from him. They literally take away his manliness. Bastards. Bastards. He's such a good boy. He's a good noodle. All right. So he would look like that. He's going to be like floating, and I can do Chris Chan. Yeah, Chris Chan he would do that. That's something Chris Chan would do. I want to rewatch that like million-part series on Chris Chan, but it's so freaking long cuz I didn't finish it. I never finished it, but I really want to finish it. I should put this one over here because it's I don't have the space to do the things I want to do. Oh wait, I should start moving these. As I do them, I should move them so I have more space. So I have a little more space. I think that Chris Chan, anyone could tell me anything about Chris Chan and it would not surprise me. There's not a single Chris Chan thing in this entire world that would surprise me in the slightest, honestly. Chris Chan is it's impossible. You could not surprise me. Well, yeah, but like teenage love, not like adult love, like young person love, like they were in school, you know, like you like young love, baby. Oh, ugh. What do you mean pandering? What do you mean pandering? I defend Chris Chan only in that I think that he wouldn't have been all fucked up if people were nice to him. I don't think that he would have had the issues he had if people didn't blast him online all the time. I don't think he should have been allowed online. I think that they failed royally by letting him online. I think his parents were too old to realize what was going on. Like, I think if he had younger, like, more hip parents, they would have been able to help him, but they were not able to help him. I think that if you bully anyone a lot, they're gonna go kind of insane. Like, he was, like, being a lolcow sucks. No one wants to be a freaking lolcow. Especially him, like, I don't think he had the like, there's some people who can handle it pretty well, like, if they're getting constantly trolled, but I don't think he had the mental capacity. I don't think he had the mental capacity to handle getting trolled. Yeah, hi, his dad did try a little bit. I think that it just wasn't, I think his whole situation is just very sad. It's just a very sad example of, like, unchecked internet, and, like, someone who has bad, like, he would have been doing bad shit probably regardless, but I don't think it would have gotten as bad as it was. I think that if you're yeah, but it does matter though, because if you have a history, that's why, like, and when you get arrested for things, they consider your history and stuff like that. Like, I don't think that's like saying, like, self-defense isn't really self-defense, because you know what I mean? Like, if you have a history that pushes you towards something, I'm not saying he's innocent of it, but I do think that he needed help that he didn't get, you know? Jesse and James are adults. Jesse and James are, like, full grown. Jesse and James are full grown. But do you think that he would have been doing that had he not been? I mean, he probably would have been. But Jesse and James are fully grown adults. They are adults. They're older than them, which makes their characters even funnier because they're just, like, harassing. They're just, like, harassing children. They're just harassing children. I think in the manga they have a baby. I could be wrong because I never read it, but I believe they do. I thought they were adults. I thought they were, like, full grown and they had a kid. Maybe that's, like, way later on, but I thought they had a kid. Jesse and James' age. I'm very confused. Am I wrong? No, it says they're in their mid to late 20s. I'm confused. There's no official age, but it says that they're mid to late 20s in Google. At least that's what Google says. They're in their 20s in the original anime. I don't know. You're gonna have to take that up with Google. You're gonna have to take that one up with Google. That's what Google says. I thought that was the. I thought that was always the canon, was that they were in their like 20s. Not like super old. I didn't think late 20s, but I always thought they were in their 20s. But you can take that one up with Google, because I have no idea. I've got no idea. All right. I thought they had a kid. Like later on in the manga. All right. Oh, Cinderella has a tail. What a cute, handsome boy. What a cute, handsome little dude he is. What a cute, handsome little guy. What a cute, handsome little dude. Alright. Alright, here we go. He's got a tail. He's got his tail. He's cute. He's handsome. He's a star, baby. He's a star. He's very plain. I don't know. And his tail does not match. It's the wrong shade of white. That's the problem with drawing, is the wrong shade. You do the wrong shade of white all the time. Or, you don't, but I do. I do it all the time. I'm always putting the wrong shade of white. I love that in the game he's like a mail carrier, because he can fly. Because he can fly. Let me see. What am I missing here? Nope, he's super simple. He's super simple. He is very simple. Alright. Alright, so I can do his little blush, and his little ears, and his little hands. Wow, that was easy. That one was easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Yeah, no, I thought they were older. Oh, I thought they were older. I guess that it doesn't give them an official age either. Maybe it's the Japanese version is younger. Maybe in Japan they're younger, because that happens sometimes. I know with Kill la Kill. No, Gurren Lagann. It was they made the girl like way older in the American version because her boobs were out. Because her boobies were out. So it happens. It happens. Not a big deal regardless. Not a big deal regardless. They're definitely adult. They act like adult. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. I'm trying to get a Gengar one. They have a Gengar one that's similar. As soon as I can get the Gengar one, I'm going to get it because it makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. Yeah. Painting is, when you see people with the paint swabs, I feel like they start to lose their mind because a lot of them just look so similar, but the people are like, no. That's literally, yeah, it, like, drives you insane. And it does matter. I know that people say it doesn't matter, but, like, the slight differences, they definitely do matter. Because, like I just said, when I was drawing, like, I could tell they were different shades of white, so, like, it definitely is something that matters. It just makes people go cuckoo. I think it makes people go freaking cuckoo bananas. It makes people lose their minds. Alright, so that's gonna be him. And then, who else? I have to color him. I should probably color him. I should probably give him some cool colors. Let me see. There's so many shades of white. There's banana. There's so many shades of freaking white. There's so many shades of every color. And whenever I see those posts that are guys, like, girls really think these are different colors, I'm like, it is different. It is different. Yeah, I mean, it matters because you got to look at it forever, and I get it. I feel like sometimes people are a little dramatic, but at the same time, you do have to look at it forever, So I get it. I get kind of losing your mind just a little bit. Bone white, baby, bone white. There's just so many shades. I prefer cooler colors. I prefer like a cooler white over like an eggshell, but everyone has their preferences. Everyone's got what they like. I just prefer cooler colors in general, I think. Like, this is too warm for me, this color I put in here, so, like, I want to make it, more cool. More cool, I think. Like, fix it a little bit. But in general, I just prefer cool, like, colors overall. I think that they're more relaxing, but some people feel the total opposite, so. To each their own. To each their own. Freehand. I'm using 2 different programs right now, like, not the second, obviously, but, like, I'm learning 2 different programs right now, so it's very confusing to draw, because I'm just trying to think of both programs at the same time. My little brain is working, overtime. My poor little brain, which can barely comprehend things regardless. It can barely comprehend things, and it's, like, trying to comprehend all this stuff at once. Because the other program is totally different. It doesn't have these cool textures, but it gives you way cleaner line art, so I'd like to use them both. I don't know, man. It's hard. Art is hard. Art is hard. Just trying to figure out what you want to do is hard. Alright, so do clipping mask. I think that this one's gonna, because this is basically all just white, this is not gonna come out that cute, because it's like hard to do. It's like hard to make something that's just plain white come out that super cute. Come out that super cute. He's just so simple. He's just such a simple dude. He's just a simple dude, man. Simple dude. I have to fly soon. I'm getting excited. I like flying. I enjoy flying. I think that I can come to terms with the fact that I enjoy flying. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. China White, that's something else, friend. That's something else, man. That's something else. I don't know. I'm like the one person who says this probably, but I freaking like flying. I think it's fun. Are you doing the driving or are you in the car? Are you doing the driving in your car? I really struggle. Like, I have to drive tomorrow morning for like 2 hours and I'm like dreading it. Yeah, going through security can be very stressful. I only get stressed out if there's like, if I don't feel like I have enough time, so I try to get to the airport super early. That's the part that I try to get there as soon as possible. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know if you're like me, but I get so tired when I have to drive a long distance. Like tomorrow morning, I'm just like, know that I'm gonna be like trying to stay awake. And it doesn't matter how well I sleep, I just get tired. It's just the feeling of driving. Like, it makes me eepy. It makes me freaking eep, man. It makes me eep like nothing else. Very frustrating. Very frustrating, because it's like, let me pull over and sleep, and it's like, no, this is ridiculous. I'm not pulling over to sleep. I'm not pulling over to sleep. But sometimes it feels like you should. Sometimes it feels like it. I don't know. Cinnamoroll is too, he's too plain. He's too plain. I don't know. I don't know how to make him cute. He's too plain. Oh, no. That's fair, but I just like the feeling of it. I don't know, I like the feeling, and also I like the giving up control. That sounds psychotic, but like, in a plane, it's like, I can't control anything. All I can do is just sit back and relax, so I kind of like that, you know? Oh, that's good, though. As long as you enjoy it. I hate driving at night, because everyone's headlights are so bright, but I guess if the roads are empty, it doesn't really matter. I guess if the road's empty, it doesn't really matter. I just like giving up control when I'm flying, and I feel like that's very relaxing. Is like, whatever happens, happens. I'm on this plane. I can't get off this plane. I'm trapped. But, like, in a way that I like. It's very weird. It sounds weird, but I don't mean it in a weird way. I don't know how to explain it that's, like, not weird. I just don't like to have, to worry. Like, when I'm driving, it's, like, all on me. But, like, if I'm flying... That's between the pilot and God, man. That's between the pilot and the guy upstairs. The pilot is low-key like my dom. He literally is. Like, he has all the power. He has all the power. I get to give up all my power to him. Ooh, yeah, that is very scary. That's terrifying. Okay, yeah, that's terrifying. You definitely have a right to be more scared after that. One time I was flying Spirit, and the pilot was talking to us, and then he goes, oh, shit! And I was like, what the fuck? And we were all freaking out, and it turns out he just spilled his coffee, and he was laughing after the flight, like, after we landed, and he was telling everyone the story, but I was like, imagine how, like, obviously, you know, you went through something scarier, but, like, it was so scary hearing the pilot go, oh, shit! And we were all like, what? And then it just, like, he turned off the, like, the thing, so we couldn't hear anymore, and I was like, well, I guess this is the last Spirit flight ever. They're gonna be shutting these babies down after this accident, but thankfully, no accident. Thankfully, it was fine. Spirit kind of is goated because there's never any accidents on Spirit. Like, yes, I mean, it sucks that yours was aborted, but, like, they did abort it, and it was okay, right? Like, you know, there's never any really accidents on Spirit. So, you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. But I can only imagine that fear of being like, yep, this is the end. I would literally I'd be one of those people who's just praying. I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know what you did. I don't know what you did. Yeah, the Orlando airport is extremely efficient, like super, super good. So I feel like thankfully they've got it down packed. So it's like going through their security is very quick and fast. Whereas I've been through other airports where they don't have it down packed and it's stress. Like the Orlando airport is pretty good about eliminating stress because they just have so many flights. I feel like that they have to just like push people through. Although I hate that the rules on wearing your shoes and stuff change, it seems like every freaking time. Like sometimes they say wear your shoes, sometimes they say put your electronics away, and it's like get it together. I don't know what the frick to do. You're stressing me out. And then they start yelling at you and it's like, okay, well, I'm scared. Help me. Help me. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I wonder, did they say what the problem was? Did they ever say what the problem was? I'm very curious. I'm very interested in planes, so I'm very curious what the issue was. I mean, most flying is safe. If you think about, I know that people get freaked out because of stuff that's happened recently, but like most flying is pretty safe. If you think about all the flights that take off every day, it's pretty good. Roger, 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 Roger. I love the movie Airplane. That movie's so funny. That movie's very funny. That movie is a good movie. Those stupid the blow up friggin' things. Bye! Thank you so much for coming! Thank you so much for coming! I appreciate you. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a very good night. Shabam! Shabam! Oh, that's scary. Yeah, windy, that's scary. I mean, I can imagine the turbulence on that bad boy was not fun. I would imagine the turbulence sucked. I would imagine it was scary with turbulence wise, because like, and I hate when the turbulence is really bad, and I hate not being able to get up to pee. I know that sounds dramatic, but like, I hate when I can't get up. If I have to pee, let me the heck up. Like one time I had to push through and I got in trouble because I was sitting on the flight and they were holding us down forever and they weren't taking off, and they were like, no one can use the bathroom right now, and I had to pee so bad that I literally just got up and ran, and the lady was like, stop, and I was like, I'm going to piss my pants, lady. I'm going to piss my pants. I will take whatever punishment you have to give me. I will take it because I'm not going to piss my pants and sit on and with wet pants through a flight. Hello, how was your dinner? Where did you go? Where did you go? What'd you get for dindins? What'd you get for dindins? Yeah, I was not going to do that to the poor person sitting next to me. I was not going to be the guy who had pee-pee pants. I was not going to be the person who had the pee-pee pants. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, man. Nope. That would have been a nightmare. And she was like, you can't do that. And I was like, well, I already did after I came out of the bathroom. I was willing to take that risk. And I'm usually very good at following rules. I always am the person who watches the, like, I watch them do that little safety thing every time, even though I don't want to, just because I feel bad that no one watches them. I always just feel bad for them. YouTube plane malfunction compilation stream, I literally watch those to fall asleep. I watch those to fall asleep, and I'm still, like, very excited to fly. Like, I just not worried for me. I'm more worried about a car accident, because I'm worried about a crazy person who can't drive ramming into me or something like that. That scares me. Ooh, yummy, yummy. A rum and Coke with a McChicken sandwich? Oh, a McChicken. You did not have a McChicken. You had a real chicken sandwich. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. It sounds like a yummy dinner. Sounds like you had a good din-din. I hope you didn't have a McChicken. I hope not. It sounds like you had real food, which is nice. Sounds like you had some real food. You had some yummy real food. I'm gonna have mozzarella sticks for dinner because that's all that's in my freezer. I did not eat yet. I did not eat, but when I finish the stream, I will have some mozz sticks, I think. I will have some mozzie sticks. I love mozzarella sticks. I like to cook them in the microwave to the point where they're burnt, but not too burnt. And I like them to be really crispy, but like, I have an air fryer, but I like them in the microwave because it burns them. I like food. I like anything I eat to be crispy. I really enjoy a good crisp. I will eat, but I just don't eat before stream because then I get tired. I'm not a good cook. I'm a bad Italian. I'm bad at being Italian. I do like the microwave, man. I like the microwave. I'm sorry. I'm bad at being Italian, okay? I'm just bad at it. It's just, the microwave is goated. The microwave is fun. The microwave's so easy. The microwave's so easy. Ooh, that sounds delicious, but I also think that I would fall asleep because when I'm eating a lot, I fall asleep. Do people like to watch people eat? Is that a real thing? Is that a real thing? I did not know that. I would think that's like feeders and stuff. I would think that's feeders. Well, if you wanted to support in another way, I do have my my donation link, but that's a different way. You couldn't enjoy watching me eat with that one. That is fair, I gotta say. I could not eat like that. I would be too embarrassed, and also I'd fall asleep. If I eat a big meal, I'm like, all right, it's bedtime. It's time to go eepies. It's time to go eepies. But I mean, get your bag, girls. Get your bag. I'm assuming it's mostly girls that do that, and like horny guys who like to watch food. Watch them. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. I don't like the ones where they eat like squid and stuff and it's like alive and moving around. Those ones I'm like that's making me sad. That's making me sad. I hate that sound. I hate hearing the like sounds that people make. Especially, it's weird because it's as people get closer to me that it bothers me more. Not physically close, but like I don't mind like if someone I hardly know eats, really it doesn't bother me, but like if I love someone like my mom or my sibling, like and I hear them chewing and eating, I'm like I want to punch you. Like it's weird because the more I like someone and they're in my life, I'm like I get more and more annoyed at them eating, which sounds insane, but strangers don't bother me as much as my own family. My own family, I'm like, all right, all right, all right, wrap it up with the food here, wrap it up with the food, wrap it up. No more eating. I don't know. Maybe I have that misophonia thing, but I feel like everybody has that. Like I'm pretty sure everyone has misophonia something to a degree. That I remember Omegle. I remember being on Omegle and it being all like horny old guys, and I was like, I'm a child. I'm a kid, man. I'm just a kid. But that was I should have been on that website. But me and my friends would go on there all the time. Me and my friends would go on Omegle a lot. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, because it was bad. Dude, Omegle was so much fun. That is a millennial experience. I hope that there's nothing like that for kids though, because it's definitely not a good experience. But yeah, I think my flight's gonna go okay. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to go to the Northeast for a bit, visit some people. I'm very excited. I'm quite excited. Omegle was old man wieners. It was, but it was funny. It was always so funny to play with your friends. I think there's an episode of South Park where Cartman plays, or he goes on it. It's not play, it's not a game, but I think there's an episode where he does that. And then he's like so confused, like what's happening. He's like, why is everyone showing me their penis? It's very funny. It's a silly one. I think the cinema roll came out bad, but I don't know how to fix it, so it's okay. It's all right. I think that these the rest of them came out pretty good. I should do a quick Gudetama. I should do a quick Gudetama. 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 Facebook episode. I love Kuropi as a character. I'm glad you like my drawing of Kuropi. I'm glad you like it. He's my buddy. I have Kuropi stickers. They're going on Etsy tomorrow. They're very cute. They're on my floor right now. But and I still have to do big challenges. I have so many characters left to do. If I'm gonna do every Sanrio character, I was gonna do a lot. Saying his name feels racist. I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to say his name. I feel like when I say it, I'm like, oh no, I sound racist. Oh no. Well, let me. It sounds like I shouldn't be allowed to say it, if that makes any sense. I'm like, uh-oh. It sounds like a parody word, so I'm like, I'll just avoid saying that. I will avoid that one. I will avoid that one. Let's see. Gudetama. I want to do like the egg, like a cracked egg on the thing, and then him sitting there. I don't know if I should do his booty, because if I do his booty, I can't do his face. So that's the problem. If I do his booty, I can't do his face. Maybe I can do like him laying down with some booty like this. Um, Maybe he could be laying like this, but I want his face in it because he has a cute face. Wait, maybe something like that. He does have a cutie face. He's very cute. He's in the he's drawn like this. Like he's like how I draw alligators, where it's just like one layer. He's very cute. He's a cute boy. He's a cute little dude. He's a cute little dude. I like him. He's in the new freaking game. Um, yeah, big challenges. His name Bigu. It sounds racist. It sounds racist. It sounds like a caricature, and I think it's because the L and the R Japanese thing. But I'm not going down that road. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. Sorry, I have to check something. I'm not going down that road. Yeah, it's I think it's the L and the R thing. Whenever anything gets mixed up like that, I'm like, I'm just not saying it. I'm not saying it. I think he's definitely from like the 70s or something. He's old. Maybe not the 70s, maybe the 80s, but he's old. He's an old boy. Maybe he's ancient. He's an ancient being. I feel guilty every time I say so many Japanese words. Like when I say anime characters' names and I butcher them, I'm like, I sound bad. I sound like I'm a bad person or something. And I love anime. Please, no, senpai, no. No, senpai. I love how I'm just not using the sketch. I don't need it. I don't need it. I know what it looks like. I've seen an egg or two before. I've seen an egg before. Oh, 1978. Hell yeah. I knew it was the 70s. I feel good about that. I feel good knowing it was the 70s. But he's so cute. I'm so glad that he's in the Island Adventure game. Eggman. Yeah. I mean, say it in the if, I can't. Well, don't say it because I might say it and then I sound sussy. Then I sound sussy. I don't want to sound sussy. You gotta be careful when you're streaming. You got to be careful because innocent words sometimes sound like not innocent words. You know, they sound bad. Or like when people are like, "Say hello to my friend," bend over, but they say a way worse name, and then it's like, "Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! Look at how cute he is. He's so small. He's so small. He's so little. He's just. Oh, I didn't draw his butt cheeks. Maybe he needs. Well, his butt cheeks would be like. I guess his butt cheeks would be like there. His butt cheeks would be like there. Ooh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that word. I'm not saying that word. It's not happening, love. It's not happening. It's not happening. Like that. It's like that football player with the crazy name that everyone's like scared to say. Obviously, so like the announcers when he's like playing say it very carefully. It's very funny. It's very funny. They're like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not happening. Not happening. You guys could type his name. I'm not gonna say his name because it could literally just be cropped. It could literally just be cropped because it's like so bad. There's a Korean word that sounds just like that, and I quite literally used to be in the elevator with a bunch of my Korean my school had a lot of Korean students I don't know why, but there was just a shit ton of Korean students, and I would be in there with my classmates, and they'd be saying it over and over, and I would just be like, because I didn't know. No, that's not the name. It's a last name. It took me a while to like figure out what they were saying. Oh yeah, that's the last name. I thought you were saying like that's the back part that's bad, and I was like, no, that's not the part that's bad. That's not the part that's bad. Um, no, but it sounds like that. And when I would be like I would be in the thing with them, like the elevator with them, and I'd be like, damn, these people are really racist. Like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, what is going on? Because they would say it so much, and I was like, there's no way they're saying it so much. Like, I couldn't fathom what kind of conversation they were having, and then I figured out it was something else. But Jesus, it's really crazy. It's crazy how similar it is, and I'm like, oh no. Oh, it's like a very common word. I think it's like a super, super common word, and that's why they would say it all the time. It's like a yes or sure or something like that. I can't remember what it was. I freaking love K-pop, but I like some K-pop. Well, I like girl K-pop bands more than boy ones. I love Blackpink, which is more like hip hoppy than K-poppy. Like I don't know how to describe it, but it feels more like hip hop. It feels more like hip hop, if that makes any sense. It feels like the hip hop. It's a super common word. It's like very, very common. It's one that would sure or something like that. APT, what does that mean? I like the girl groups. I don't know. I like New Jeans and stuff like that. I feel like the only I don't know any of new music. I don't know any new K-pop because I was only into it like really heavy for like when K-pop or when Blackpink was blowing up. Ooh. I think Blackpink is just different. Okay, they're just different. They're just different. Oh, Jenny, she's so freaking pretty. I would guess it was Jenny. I didn't watch White Lotus, but Jenny's been like in acting and she's done a couple of things. She's so pretty. She's like the face of the group, I think. I mean, they're all pretty, obviously. They're K-pop stars, but she's like the face. Oh, Lisa. Well, that actually makes a lot of sense because Lisa is Thai. So now that you say it, yeah, no, that makes sense. Lisa is Thai, so that makes sense. Oh yeah, I don't know anything obscure. I know everything that's like popular and nothing obscure. Blackpink in your area. I want them all to have nice, good solo careers. They just seem like nice ladies. They seem like nice ladies. I mean, I feel bad for K-pop stars because their lives kind of suck. They like have to live in like tiny, cramped houses with each other and like go on crazy diets and all that, and it just seems like a very hard life. I mean, I know it's what they want. I watched the documentary where they were like talking about how hard it is, but obviously if you uh, I think she's my least favorite, honestly. Not Lisa, Rose. I think Rose. I think that she's my least favorite. I also feel bad for the other one. What's her name? It's Lisa, Jenny, Rose. Who's the other one? Who's the fourth one? She's the one who can't speak really any English at all, and so in interviews that they're always like ignoring her ass. They're always like, "All right, anyways, bitch." And I feel bad for her because she just doesn't really speak any English, and so they're always like passing the mic away from her. Um, who is it though? I can't remember her name. She's Australian. They're not all. They're only one. Only two of them are actually Korean. Um, I mean they're Korean, but you know what I mean. They're like from other countries. Lisa's not Korean. Lisa's Thai. Jisoo. I feel bad for her because she speaks like no in English, or she did at least when I was into them. And so every interview she'd be like, and then they'd rip the thing out of her mouth. I felt bad for her. I felt bad for her. I don't think it really matters, but it did seem kind of sad. I don't think she speaks English like at all. The other ones speak very good English. They all speak really good English except for her because they all went to like American schools. She's the only one who's like Korean and like actually from Korea, I think. Like the other ones might be Korean like blood, but they're not from Korea. Maybe Jenny, but Jenny went to school in New Zealand or something. This is not a conversation I was expecting to have. I never got into BTS. I know people who have BTS tattoos. I literally never got into. I have not had kimchi. I have not. I got taken to a real Korean restaurant with my friends from school, and they gave me a separate menu. They gave me the American menu, and I was like, wow, wow. Yeah, they're the reverse where there's just one member who just does not speak English, and she's so cute. And apparently she's like she comes off so baby, but apparently she's like the mother of the group, and she stands up for everyone. And I was like, it's very sweet. That is very sweet. I got the American menu, man. That's a lot of food. That is a lot of food. I literally lost my RA. Like I got the opportunity to be an RA in college, but I lost it because I said that my neighbor and who was my friend. I was like, "Oh, her food smells kind of bad sometimes," like as a joke, because we were asking about like differences in like our culture, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't say that." And I was like, "But she would have laughed." Jisoo is not 47, but she's old. I think she's the oldest of the group. She might be the oldest. If it's not Jenny, I don't know. I group. If it's not but I was just kidding. And then after I said it, I was like, why would I ever say that in an interview to be RA? Why would I ever say that? That was very stupid. That was very dumb. But I was dumb. I was a teenager. Or yeah, I was like 19, so I was an idiot. I was an idiot. That was an F because I could have got my dorm room paid for, man. It was that was a big F. That was a big F. That was silly. Oh wait, I was talking to myself the whole time. I was literally talking to myself the whole time. I broke. Was I? Did you guys hear me talking, or was I just frozen? I was too passionate about my story. Did you guys hear me talking or no? So, anyways, child. That's like the girl from Euphoria who's like 35, and she said she was like 25, and then the internet found out she was 35, and she was like, so anyways. But like, no one knows how old she is. No one knows. Blackpink in your area. Yeah, I was literally just so passionate that I was still just talking. I was still just chatting. Oh, I want to draw some of those Naked babies. I want to draw some of those what's the word for those babies? Wait, what? Stan Twitter. Stan Twitter's got me under attack. Stan Twitter, no. Stan Twitter, no. I love them. No, please don't do it. Stan Twitter, I didn't mean to say anything mean about Blackpink. Please. Um, I would never say anything mean about Blackpink, anyways. I think that those girls, all of the groups, they work so hard that you have to respect the hard work and the bullying. Not cherubs, those things that are like the naked babies. That's Batsmaru right there. That's Batsmaru. The things that are the naked babies and they have little funny hats on and they've got little what the frick? What the frick is the name? Thank you. What the frick is the name of those things? They're like this. Hold on. I took a picture of one. Or I have pictures. These things. These little guys. They're very popular. Girls go crazy buying them. I don't want to keep it on screen because it's got a pee-pee, so I don't want to get in trouble. But, those things. They're very popular. They're quite popular. Gnomes. Gnomes! I should draw a gnome. I should draw a gnome. It's literally, hold on. It's, it's these things, they're like kind of naked. They're very popular. They're not Cupid dolls, but they're inspired. They're, Sunny Angels. Sunny Angels. I wish Disney would hire me. I wish. Disney, please. I think some of my drawings would, or like, they look legit. Like, I feel like this would sell as a Disney print. I feel like, Disney, please hire me. Please, please. They're very popular in Japan, but they're, no, they're gonna send me a cease and desist. They're gonna send me a cease and desist and be like, do not ever draw properties again. They're popular here now, too. They're like $20 blind boxes. Hold on, I'll get another picture. They're these things. Thank you so much. This one's, they go in the back of your computer. They're just like naked babies in funny hats. Just make my own Disney. God, I wish I could. I wish I had the funds, man. I wish I had the funds. These are, I want to put these on a white background, but I can't, so I'll just leave this. But I keep putting them on like this. I don't know who else. The cinema roll pisses me off, but it's just because he's so, I don't collect them, but they're very popular, and I want to put some stickers of them in my store. I think I could draw them cute, but they are, they're a little strange. They're a little strange. They're a little strange. The nakedness is the part. I'm covering the nakedness. I'm literally covering the nakedness. I don't want to get in trouble. Like, this part is cute. I don't know why they had to make them naked. The weird part to me is the nakedness. That's the weird part. Ooh, that sounds like terrifying. Were they like, what's the word? Gnomes that are like ceramic gnomes? Were they like those kind of gnomes? Were they those kind of gnomes? Someone stole a gnome in my town, and it became like a manhunt. Everyone was going insane trying to find this lady's gnome. Her, like, $20 gnome. And not that anyone should steal anything. It's wrong to steal. But, like, she was acting like someone stole her child. She was like, if you don't bring my gnome back, there will be consequences. And everyone is out and about searching for this damn gnome. Everyone was trying to find this damn gnome. I don't even think we ended up finding it in the end. She just gave up eventually. She just accepted that she was going to have to go back to Home Depot and buy a new gnome. It wasn't even like a, what's the word? It wasn't even like a fancy one or one that, like, sentimental. She just was pissed that someone stole her gnome. Yeah, it's called gnoming. It's called, at least in New Jersey, I remember it would be called gnoming, and I would tell my mom, don't bother putting up a gnome because the kids are going to come and steal it. Which is unfortunate. Like, people shouldn't steal, but at the same time, like, you got to expect it. Teenagers are going to do what teenagers are going to do, man. Teenagers are, they're little troublemakers. They're going to do what they're going to do, and that's what they are. They're going to do what they're going to do. We've all been teenagers. We've all done dumb stuff, so. One time, Reading Rainbow! Reading Rainbow! One time, me and my friend was mad at some girl because she hooked up with her boyfriend or something like this, and we all went to that girl's house and put a bunch of plastic forks in her front lawn. And I was like, what the hell is going on? She got forked. She got forked, man. She got freaking forked. I was there for the freaking ride. I wasn't expecting to fork anybody's lawn, but it's innocent, you know. They just had to go out and pull the forks out. I wasn't down with anything that was like gonna cause permanent damage or like stealing or anything like that. I didn't do any of that nonsense. I don't really like that stuff. I mean, I don't like that stuff. I think that's bad. I knew as a teenager that you should not steal. I knew that, but sticking forks in someone's lawn, that was game. That was okay. And you know what? If you hurt my friends when I was younger, we were gonna have issues, man. I love my friends. I'm very protective of my friends. I have never TP'd a house, but I would have done it if my friends did it. It's just never something that my friends did. It's never happened. I would TP a house, but I think the thing would be that it takes so long that I would imagine you'd have to know the people were like out of the house. Like, I don't think you could do it and them be home. I think that it would be too, like, you're for sure gonna get caught if you do it while the person's home, if that makes any sense, because it's gonna take forever, and like someone's gonna look out the window. That would be my guess. It's one of those things that you kind of gotta plan, whereas like a gnoming you can do really fast. You could just steal someone's gnome. I did not steal gnomes. I'm anti-gnoming. Yeah, I do think people are a little crazy. Like, I think calling the cops on teenagers if they're doing something silly is dumb, because they're just being teenagers. I think if they're stealing, then you should call the cops and they should learn a lesson. But, what's up? I saw your message. I will message you back tonight. I got you. I think that teenagers do dumb stuff when they're teenagers. So unless they're doing something really bad, I think calling the cops is a little silly. think calling the cops is a little crazy. We've all done dumb stuff. But obviously, like I said, if you're stealing or hurting someone or causing permanent damage, like you have to respect people's property. You've got to respect people's property, man. Like TPing is annoying, but if anything, it's like the person just spending a shit ton of money to throw some stuff on your tree. I don't know. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I just feel like people are a little over dramatic. Like it's a little Karen-y to call the cops on teenagers most of the time. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I think that and I also think people should just talk to their neighbors more in general. Cuz like I know in my apartment complex there's like a bunch of fighting always in my groups, and it's like if the people just talk to each other, these problems would not be there. Oh my god, that sounds wonderful. I'm glad. Coco sounds like a delight. Coco sounds like a delight. Yeah, literally, if it's something harmless, obviously if it's something that they know better that could hurt someone, that's a bad thing. But if it's something harmless, just let kids be stupid teenagers. Let kids do, whatever dumb stuff they want to do. Let them do their thing. They're just going to, they're going to grow up and look back at it and be like, wow, I was a dumb idiot. But, oh, that's so sweet. I love kitties. I love going to bed and waking up next to my kitty who's all curled up next to me. It makes me very happy. It makes me very happy. Kitties are little angels on earth. Kitties are little angels on earth. They really are. I think God gave us dogs and kitties, and we're so lucky to have them. They're our angels. They really are. They're the best. They're the best. I love them. I don't know how anyone could not have pets. I understand to each their own, but I can't not have pets. Pets make me too happy, man. They make me too freaking happy. Who else? Who else? Who else? I have one left. I have one left. There's so many more characters to do. I should probably just crop it and just keep doing a couple of these around. I mean, yeah, it's hard when you lose a pet because it takes a while to want to open up again. So I get that too. If you lose a pet, it's hard to want to have another one right away. But I just can't imagine not ever. Bagel and Peppo sleep in the bed. Bagel sleeps. If I am sleeping like this, she's like as close to me as humanly possible, and Peppo sleeps usually right above my head. They love to sleep next to me. We have all little cuddles every night. It's the best. It's the best thing ever. Dude, cats are goated. Cats are goated. They're so smart. And whenever I'm really sad or crying or whatever, Bagel knows. She just comes up and pets me. She pets me. I pet her. We pet each other. We pet each other. All right. So I'm going to put another layer of these, but I will do that, and then I'll start a different drawing. So I'm not, I'll just do something else tiny, but I want to have another layer of these to do. Copy, paste. For real. I would want to be buried with my kitty. They were real. They were real for that. They were real for that. I think that my babies are, I don't know, they're my best buddies. They're my best freaking buddies. Cats are so good. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, they get their spot in your bed, and that's their spot. That's their spot. That's why I feel guilty going on vacation or going away for a week, because I feel so guilty that my cats are going to be sleeping in the bed without me. If I think about it too much, I'll start crying. I'll start crying. Ooh, you know what? Okay, I have an idea. Because I hate when they're not, in the right order, or, when they're not where they should be. But I'm going to put the egg. I'm going to put Gudetama up here, and that way I can do it like that, and they'll kind of line up a little better. Is dumb? Yes, probably, but it's something I have to do. It's something I have to do. That way they all kind of line up slightly better. We don't deserve them. We really don't. We're so blessed to have them. When I hear about people hurting cats and dogs, I'm like, just throw them into a freaking lake and get rid of them. Not animals, the people, anyone who hurts animals, I'm like, if you hurt animals, there's nothing good you could do for society. You are the worst person ever. You are the worst. Animals are the most precious things in this world. They really are. They're the best. They're the best. Maybe I'll draw one of the weird. No, because I won't draw it. Maybe I'll draw. I was gonna draw this cute little bear guy. I was gonna draw a little bear. Maybe I'll draw the sketch, because he does need a sketch. Trying to build my portfolio for art jobs, and it's very stressful. It's very stressful trying to have a better portfolio. Maybe he's eating a sandwich. It's just hard to come up with ideas for an art portfolio. And I need to put full backgrounds and stuff too. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. Maybe he's eating a little sandwich. And he's just got his little feetsies, and he's like this. See, bears kind of have like this part of their face is lighter, I think. So it should be like that, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Building your portfolio for professional jobs is just straight up stress. You never know what to put in it. And then it's like it's so much rejection. It's so much rejection. Whenever I send out my portfolio out, it's like just preparing to get rejected by like 5,000 people. So hoping that you get like accepted by one. Always super fun. Always super, super fun. Yeah, yeah. It's such a stressful process, and you try to show everything you can do, but like you don't want it to be like all too similar. You want it to all be different, but you don't want to include like your weak stuff. It's just stressful. It's just too stressful. Like I have to include full backgrounds and stuff like that, so I'm trying to work on that too, and it's stressful. And it's like you just know that you're gonna get a shit ton of rejections, like rejection emails, which is part of life. But I always hate getting like a million rejection emails because it doesn't feel good in one day. Because then you're like, maybe I should not be doing art. Maybe I should be doing something else. Maybe I should be doing something else. You know. But you gotta keep going. If you got a dream, you gotta follow your dream. I guess that's what my mom says. Because every time I tell my mom I'm gonna quit, she's like, "No, you're not allowed to quit. This is your dream. You can't quit." She's like, "You have to do this." Maybe he won't. No, I think it's cute if he has a sandwich, like a little sandwich, like a little, like he's eating a little lunch sandwich. I think that's a cute sketch. I think that's cute. It's just hard trying to figure out what people want too, because every studio wants different shit. It's just difficult. PB and honey. Oh my god, yeah, that's very smart. PB and honey. I was gonna make it like a different kind of sandwich, but maybe I'll do like a little drippy, little drip effect. Little drip effect. I think that'd be very cute. I have to work on drawing my my wildlife skills. Like I can't have a portfolio that's like all fan art. I can put some of that in there because some studios like that. Because I'm trying to get like a studio job, but like, the stress, the freaking stress. It's so stressful. It's so stressful. But that's what I'm working on at night times. The people want bears eating sandwiches. That's what the people want. I mean, I don't know what the people want anymore. I used to think I knew what the people wanted, and then I very quickly realized I don't know what the people want. Because when I was in school, when I was in art school, everyone was like, "Your art style is gonna do great. You're gonna have no problems. You're gonna do great." And I did do okay. Like I'm not doing horribly, but it's just like everyone in art school hyped me up. I did really good on my thesis, and then when I graduated, I was like, "Oh wait, these people are better." It's like when you go from like the best artist in your high school to the best, like to the worst in your college, and then you go from like the best artist in your program to like the worst in your program, or the worst in the world. If that makes any sense. Like I'm not saying any of those things are true for me, but that's what it feels like. It feels like going from being really good and like the top, like getting a bunch of praise to not getting a bunch of praise because everyone's just like adults and doing the same shit. That you know what? You can't trust people. You can't trust people. You just got to do what you like and what feels good. But I guess that's the cold hard truth of the matter. I guess. Yeah. I don't stop, man. Don't stop. If you have a dream, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. I get you. I went to art school, so I'm right there with you. Everyone was like, "This is really stupid," and I was like, "Okay, well, I only have one life. I've only got one life, and I might be crazy, but I'd rather take the risk. You know, I could always get little part time jobs whenever I need them. So it's not like a huge deal for me. I don't know. I feel like people are always just down on people who want to like do artsy jobs, or not artsy, but like arts oriented jobs. I don't know. I think that an English degree is cool. I think it's pretty cool. I think that you got to keep writing. Or I think you have to keep writing. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you do it. I'm gonna make you do it. But it is kind of jarring when you're like really good at something and you're like, oh, I'm gonna have no problems at all, and then you realize like everyone else is also good at the same shit. And it's like, oh, and they're not. They're old. You're competing with people who are like older and better. Like they've been doing it longer. You know, they're not. You're not the top of the pond anymore. But that's life. It's okay. Have a good night. Have a good night. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I think that I like the blue. I think I like the blue. I think that it might be too bright though. I'm gonna lighten it a little bit. I do think I like having a little bit of color in the black eyes. I don't know. I don't know. I also got lucky. I had like a pretty big job right out of college, which was exciting. But I think that I got kind of spoiled, and then when it was hard work after, I was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? I got a little spoiled. but it was nice. It was nice. I mean, it wasn't anything major, like nothing people would know, but it paid really well, and that was pretty cool. Right coming out of school, right coming out of school, that was pretty nice. That was pretty goated, but that was many years ago. That was many years ago. It's funny. A lot of people never knew I did art because of my Twitter, and they're like, "Wait, you do art? What? What? You do art?" They're very confused. Yeah, I mean, having a job to get the bills paid, and then you can pursue your passion too. I mean, you have to. People gotta do what they gotta do. Not. I think most artistic people have to have like side hustles and side jobs and stuff. I think that's like pretty normal, you know. But as long as you keep pushing, as long as you keep pushing, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get a part-time job, and I'm like for extra, and it's just killing me because I want to be able to obviously stream as much as I want and like work on my art, but obviously you gotta do what you gotta do. So if I have to, I have to. I will not give up. I will not give up. We have our goals and we gotta stick to them. We have to stick to them. I actually don't have the sketch up, so I don't know what I'm just like putting random shapes. I'm just putting random shapes. I'm trying this other program because when I graduated, I was using a different program, so I'm gonna try and get back to using that. It's like very similar to Photoshop. I don't know if any of you guys are interested, but it's very similar to Photoshop on the iPad though. Yeah, work from home is definitely better. I mean, jobs suck. Most jobs suck, but if it pays the bills, that's what it's all about. You just gotta pay the bills. But like, as long as it doesn't drain your soul, you know, it doesn't make you super miserable and depressed. That's the most important thing because life is short. Like I've had friends who are like telling me all the time they hate their job, they hate their job, they hate their job, and I'm like, just get a different job somewhere else because it was like part-time jobs and stuff like that. Like stuff that they could easily find work somewhere else, and it's like don't stay at a place when you can find something else if it's making you miserable. Like that to me makes no sense. If you're miserable, just you got to go somewhere else. Life is too short to be freaking miserable. As long as you have something else lined up, obviously. I'm not telling people just quit their jobs for no reason. That would be silly. That would be a little silly. People should not quit their jobs without having a backup plan, but at the same time, I feel like most jobs are pretty easily replaceable. It would be different if it was like a big job. Yeah, just I mean, I hate to say just quit, but like if it's a job that makes you so miserable and you hate it and you can find another job, then you should quit. Like life is so short. Why are you going to be miserable? You can totally if it's a part-time job you can replace, then I don't think it's worth being miserable over. Maybe that's horrible advice or something, but it's not worth sticking around as something that you hate. Maybe I'm also very idealistic, so I don't like the idea of people being miserable in their one and only life. In their one and only life? I don't think so, man. Mm-mm. I don't freaking think so. I think we got to enjoy it, you know? I think we got to enjoy it. I got so many people who were like, "You're an idiot for going to art school." And when I was going to art school, and I was like, "I don't care. Like, if I am an idiot, then I'm an idiot. Like, I don't care. I don't care." And maybe I am an idiot because it's obviously I know it's hard, but like I don't care. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm never gonna be a good trillionaire like my cousins who became doctors. That's just not. That ain't me, man. That ain't me. I'm also very lucky that I don't really care about that. Like I know some people that matters a lot. So obviously if that matters a lot, do you know, go become a doctor. Become a doctor for sure. For sure. Um he looks like the no, I can't use him. He looks like the bear from the Bear in the Big Blue House. Ugh. He looks exactly like that bear. He looks exactly like that bear. I'm gonna try this other program. I'm gonna try the other program in the meantime. So the other program doesn't have all this shading on it, but like it doesn't have these features on it. But oops, I just made a boo boo. I just made a boo boo. I do want to save these as PNGs because I want to make stickers of these two. I think that these two would make cute stickers. Oh my god, I keep making boo boos. That sounds gross. That sounds like I'm pooping my pants. This is the other program. It's called Paintstorm, and it's got like a rope what's the word, like a rope stabilizer, and it's got gradients and stuff. It's much more similar to Photoshop. I don't know if anyone cares, but it's much more similar to Photoshop. So I'm trying to get back to using this because and you can use it more like Photoshop, so I'm trying to get back into this. I'm trying very badly. It's just hard because it's so hard. Your brain gets really used to one program, and then you try using another program, and you're like, what the hell is even this? What the hell is even this? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun. Just trying to have fun with my friends. I'm just trying to have fun with my friends. See, if this one has a rope stabilizer, which I really like, because you can get super clean lines with a rope stabilizer, and Procreate does not have a rope stabilizer. Procreate does not have that. Obviously, you have to have like somewhat steady hands, but not as much. And I have pretty steady hands. I'm pretty lucky to have steady hands. That I will say. That I will say. But it makes it a lot nicer when you have to do like this kind of stuff. It just sucks that it doesn't have those cool textures, and I can't buy them for this program. I would buy them if I could, but I cannot buy them. Like they don't sell them for this program. So it's all flat. But I don't really mind that flatness. It's just a different style. I guess I just have to get used to it. I guess I just have to get used to it. I don't know what I should put here. Yeah, it's like much more flat. But I don't know. I like to do a lot of different styles of art also. I'm pretty flexible. I'm pretty flexible. It's so weird. My hands are like trying to do natural Procreate things and I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, see, I like the gradients. It's so hard trying to pick. It's so hard picking a program to use. It shouldn't matter. You should be able to use all of them, but it's like my brain can't remember how to do two things at once. I feel very stupid. I feel like everyone has better memories than me. I have the worst memory ever. I have very bad. Like, my mom is old and she has better memory than me. She's got better memory than me. My memory sucks. I'm not blessed in that department. I'm not blessed in a lot of departments, but definitely not that department. I think it's different, but it's I mean, this is just the first layer. Obviously it has to do a lot more, but like there's no like Procreate, I can do a lot of this cool shading on it, which I really like. But this style is very, I would obviously, it just works up with shapes. It's more shapes than anything. So it's just different. I have had more success commercially, like with more jobs with this style, believe it or not, because I think it's easier to print. And so that's what I've had the most success with. But I don't know. I also, I just started reusing, like I just reinstalled it. I just started using it again, so I have to kind of learn how to use it again. I used to be very good at it, but I have to learn. It's a lot of gradients and stuff. It looks very clip art, which clip art companies like clip art. I know that sounds bad, but that's what they like. That's what they like. They like stuff that's kind of easy to print, which I get it. They have to make it easier for themselves. Thank you. Thank you. I just have to put more on it. Like, this is such a dead image. But you know what? I'm going to try and draw this tree here. I'm going to try and draw the tree and just see how that comes out. I'm gonna try and draw. Yeah, company's gonna company. It's just a different, like, I prefer with all the fun shading and stuff, but like they prefer it where they can print it and have less problems. Which I get their perspective because they're spending as little money as they're trying to spend. You know, it's just a different mindset. But this is very clean. Like I can do this rope and get super clean lines, and I can get the gradients. So it's just. I wish that I could create my own program, because I would know exactly what to put in it. It would be like the perfect blend of these two programs. It would be a blend of both. But unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. Unfortunately, I'm too dumb. I'm too freaking dumb. Let's see. Let me see. Whenever my phone says anything, I get scared. I'm like, what is this? What is this? What are those? What are those? What are those? No, it's nothing. It's a nothing. It's an elephant, or if it was something, I missed it. I do like drawing trees. I have to draw more full backgrounds. I used to draw a lot more full backgrounds. I have to get back into that, but I don't know. I'm just working on growing at the moment. Thank you. It's just frustrating to be like having to put a portfolio together again, you know, but I'll get there. It'll happen. It'll happen. Because I haven't emailed them, like cold emailing in a long time, and you're just preparing to get rejected a lot. They'll be like, actually, no, we have 10 artists who draw exactly like you except better. So bye. They're nice about it. They're not like that, but it feels like that. It feels like that. I'd imagine it's similar to being an actor, because like actors face a lot of rejection too. See, as much as I'd have fun drawing anime babes on here all day, I can't. As fun as it would be, I gotta make a living. I gotta make a living, man. As fun as that would be for me. And trust me, it would be fun. Trust me, it would be fun. I gotta make a living, and I'd like to make a living with my art career. I would like to, and unfortunately, these companies are not. They're not hiring. The ones I'm trying to work for are not hiring people who draw bikini babes all day. As much as I would love it. As much as I would love it. See, this I have to get used to. I'm so used to the old program that it's hard to get used to the new program. It's such a weird thing to like have to get used to a program that you've already used and like relearn stuff. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, it would be awesome for that, but that's not what I'm looking for. Like I like working at like kids lit companies, you know? That's what I've done before is work for kids lit, and I really enjoy kids lit or kids educational stuff. So usually there's no bikinis involved in that stuff. Also, I think those are usually like passion projects. I don't think those are I don't think those are usually like paid. I feel like the visual novels are usually like someone's passion project. But I can't say that anyone like Shyman and Schuster is like, yes, draw the bikinis, draw the bikinis. I think that they're usually pretty conservative. Oh, I think so. Oh, I think so. Maybe Disney's getting a little less conservative. Who knows? Who knows? All right, all right, all right. Oh gosh, oh gosh. There probably is. It's not what I want to do. Like I'm sure it is. It's just not really what I want to do. Like I'm more like scholasticy. Um, it it hasn't been an issue that I've known of because when artists find out about it, they freak out, and then like no reputable company is doing it, like Scholastic or Shyman and Schuster, they're not doing it because they're gonna get a bunch of shit. But smaller companies that would usually give you work that are usually like giving those jobs are definitely using AI, which really sucks because you know those are nice jobs for when you're like needing work and it's just like little families writing books. So that kind of sucks. But like the big companies are not going to use it because or they haven't been using it. I can't say they're not because artists freak out and they don't want the artists to freak out because it makes them look bad. Also, they've been sued a little bit because of their it's like ripping off artist styles and like using the artist styles, and so those artists have sued. So I think that helps. I think them not wanting to have like big embarrassing problems helps them. I think it helps them a tad, or helps us a tad. But it does suck because a lot of those little small jobs that like get you through are not gonna be they're not gonna exist anymore. Like it just sucks. So that's okay. They'll just get a part time job. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not happy about it, but life changes. Life changes on you, man. Life changes on you. I don't know why I was drawing. Oh, I was drawing this night scene because I was gonna do a ghost. I was gonna do a ghost. How do I merge the layers, lower layers into new one? I completely forget how to use this program. Jeez Louise, I don't remember. I don't remember. That's so scary because I used to use this program every single day for years and years and years, and then I started using the other program, and I completely forgot how to use it. War never changes. War never changes. That's real. Purple tree rocks. Thank you. It needs a lot more work. I need to put like layers and layers more work on it. But I want to have some ghosties. Maybe some like the ghost will be like have some cool arms. Have some cool arms, and then I'll do some ghosties like coming out from the tree. I think. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. I'm just trying to learn this program a lot again because it's very confusing. It's very confusing. I mean, I could just use one Procreate, but it's like it doesn't have the gradients and stuff, and I don't know. I also don't want to do that thing where I convince myself I'm having problems with the program, and boo! I can't make it boo as much as I want to make it boo. I gotta try and make it like original, but I want to make it boo. I do. I really do. I don't want to do that thing though, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, the problem is just that I need a different program when really I am the problem. I am the problem. I don't want to get into that. War changes a little bit. AI has changed war a little bit. AI has changed the war. The war is a little different. The war is a little different. See, this is too dark. I have to learn how to draw again. Using a new program is like learning how to draw all over again. It's like learning how to draw all over again. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Oopsie. Oopsie. I'm so much better at the other program. I don't know. I have to play around. I should do same drawing on both of them a couple times and see what's better. Because this one is much more flat, and the other one is flat too. It's just a different kind of flat. I know that everyone hearing me talk about art is like, we don't give a fuck. Well, you guys do. You guys care. But I know there's a lot of people that are like, we don't care. We don't care, sister. We don't give a shit. We don't give a shit. It's like, all right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Maybe it has like a white. No. 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 I am boiling up. I'm like 1,000,000 degrees right now. I'm like 1,000,000 degrees right now. I'm boiling. I'm freaking boiling. I want to play that golf game soon. There's like this game called Golf with Friends, and I played it a couple times. It's very fun. I don't know if anyone's gonna know what I'm talking about. You're like my flying monkeys, and I love my flying monkeys. My monkeys, my circus. My freaking monkeys, my freaking circus. I want to give this a gradient too. I get like addicted to gradients. Gradients are really fun. Golf with Friends is so fun, and I'm like craving Golf with Friends. I'm craving Golf with Friends, man. I suck at it. I am so bad at Golf with Friends. I'm like ridiculously bad at Golf with Friends, but I don't care because it's so fun. It's so fun, and I don't mind because it's just too fun. I don't mind being yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Oh no. See, it looks fine on my end. Is it F again? Is it F again? It seems fine on my end. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go soon because I want my mozzarella sticks, but I'm craving my mozzarella sticks. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I would draw this so differently on the other program. I have to learn how to I've got to learn how to draw. I've got to learn how to draw on 2 different programs and see which one looks better. I should just do the same drawing a couple times. Mozzarella. I want my mozzarella sticks and see which I prefer. I think that's the best way to do it. I like mozzarella. I like my mozzarella. My mozzarella is very good. But nothing else. Everything else is bad. Mozzarella, good. Everything else, bad. Disgusting. 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 I cannot stand anything else, but I do like mozzarella. I do like mozzarella. I enjoy it. See, this looks so like computer clip art, which I know is not as cool as the other style, but it kind of works when you're trying to get like commercial jobs. Unfortunately, you know? Mozzarella is not stinky. Mozzarella smells good. It's so good. It smells so good. I like a little mozzarella. I like it. A Picasso. I like it Picasso, okay? Okay? I like it. Picasso. I'm like selecting things here. I don't know how to use this program. I feel like I'm a person who's never drawn a picture a day in my life, and I'm like, woohoo! Woohoo! I'm just having the ball. I'm just having a ball. I mean, not really. It's stressful to not know, how to do things. Or at least it's stressful for me because I used to know this program like the back of my freaking hand. I used to know this program like the back of my freaking hand. And I also used to know how to draw trees like the back of my hand. But you know what? All good things come to an end, I guess. All good things come to an end. All good things come to an end. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Oopsie. Oopsie. Maybe I'll do it darker. I've never seen a tree with darker bark, and I never draw them like that, but sometimes the demon is like, just draw it lighter, and or lighter. And I still do it. I still do it. Girl, you figure out that program. Hell yeah. It's just, I gotta learn it. I'm figuring it out. I feel like I've never drawn a picture before. I believe in you, Tim. You could do it. I believe in you. You just have to practice. But I believe that eventually you could do it. I have full faith that everyone could eventually do anything they want to do. I fully believe. I have faith in human beings above all else. That's why I don't like AI, man. That's why I don't like AI. I believe that humans are capable of a lot more than they give themselves credit for. I believe it. I believe in the human race. But I don't want to talk about AI because I know people get heated and I don't want to piss anyone off, but just keep it. Just keep it. I feel that. Sometimes I do drawings, like I'll probably just throw this one out, like delete the file. Sometimes I'll make a painting and I'm like, just, you know what, into the garbage it goes. I feel you. But you know what, not everything's gonna be a masterpiece, and you learn every time you make something. Every time you make something, you're gonna learn, because that's just, it has to. You have to, you know? You kind of have to. You kind of have to. Alright. Alright. I want mozzarella sticks. Oh no, I want my mozzarella sticks. Oh no, I want my mozzarella sticks. I crave my mozzarella sticks. Oh no, I wish that I didn't. I wish that I did not crave my mozzarella sticks as badly as I do. This looks like poopy. Looks like poopy caca. Looks like poopy caca. But I will learn it. I have faith. I have faith. It will be learned. She will be loved. That's literally, I have faith. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Okay. All right. I'm going insane. Poopy caca. I hate the phrase caca, but I always say things are poopy caca. I'm addicted to saying things are poopy caca. No, this little part got messed up. No, no. Okay, I have to add to it. I don't remember how to do any of this. Okay. All right. I figured it out. See, this is more commercially. I don't know how to explain it, but this is what companies want, even though I don't like it as much, You know? Oh no, I messed up. I made a boo-boo. I made a freaking boo-boo. Sometimes you're scared of me. That's fair. I'm scary. I'm kind of a scary person. I'm kind of scary. I'm kind of crazy. No, I'm not. I'm a nice person. I'm a nice person, I swear on my life. I'm a nice person. I'm not scary. I'm not scary. I'm very nice. Well, I mean, some people probably find me scary, but I don't know why. I think I'm pretty nice. I think I just have a lot of energy, and that kind of is like off-putting to some people. That's a little off-putting to some people. I get that. No, I know it's Britney Spears lyrics, but I didn't know if you were saying like you were actually scared of me, because you never know. You never know, man. You never freaking know. Sometimes people find my energy very off-putting. They're like, "You're crazy. You're freaking crazy. You're done. You're done. You are donezo." Ooh, I can give him those. Ooh, I can also give him a big grin. I can give him a big grin. He has very white teeth. Oh, why is this locked? Oh, I got scared. I was like, what? I'm learning. Why? It's like locking itself. That's weird. Mozzarella! Enjoy your Tuesday, and I'm going to respond. I saw your message, so I have to respond. Yeah, I'm gonna go because now I want my mozzarella. And I will work on this program. But thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I'm gonna try and be here at exactly 6 tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. But thank you, everyone, for coming.